Kaarthika!
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's your recordings and all this jamspot experience going for you?
It's been hectic. It's been really, really fun.
Yeah.
A long time coming.
Yeah.
Like my first cover we recorded over a year ago, I want to
Over a year ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Has it changed a lot from where it started?
Yes, it has. But also I've changed a lot, like vocally, in the worst way possible though. Because I was at my peak, I would say then, like training every day, blah, blah, blah. And life happened. I want to get back to that.
Yeah.
But
So did you like listen to your old voice and then listen now and you're like, I can't do that anymore?
There were actually bits that we had to
Really?
re-record.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't. Like I sound like a different person.
Oh shit.
I get deeper and deeper every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still going through puberty.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Speaking of puberty, no. Let's talk about your musical journey. How did this happen? Where did you start? Like, did you learn as a kid? What?
Yeah. So I've been singing literally all my life.
Yeah.
But in terms of journey, there's been loads of different aspects, I'd say, that have made me me.
Yeah.
So I trained in Carnatic, because everyone did. And then I also grew up in church as well. So I did gospel. And then listening to songs on my own, I try and imitate different artists from different genres.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm like a melting pot of different
Yeah.
influences.
Nice. How do you think the gospel singing influences your voice? I know, like, who's it? Who else? Caleb does gospel. Yeah. From last season.
Yeah.
So how do you think that influences you in terms of your music or your arrangements or whatever?
Yeah, I feel like I don't intentionally try to emulate a certain style.
Yeah.
But actually, Caleb did say in one of my songs, he was able to pick up on that gospel, for example. So
it's like if you know, you know.
Yeah. If you know, you know. But I don't know myself if I'm doing it or not.
Yeah.
I need to be more self-aware, maybe.
Something to work on. Your independent music journey, who is that inspired by? Is it inspired by a lot? Who are your favorite artists?
I've grown up listening to like Jasmine Sullivan, Jojo, people like that, who have kind of done their own thing.
Yeah.
And so I'd say a lot of that. But then also Sid Sriram is number one for me. A.R. Rahman in general. And then also people in London around our age that are coming up now are an inspiration. So like to know that, okay, coming from where we come from, just putting stuff out there, it's possible.
Nice. Do you have a favorite Sid Sriram song?
No.
I'm not going to make you sing it, don't worry.
No. I think I always go back to Adir.
Yeah. And do you play any instruments?
I do.
Uh-huh.
I have not touched them in a very long time. But I do. I play some instruments that people might not have heard of, which like I'd say like maybe a lost art. So I did flute as a kid, piano, guitar, Vuna.
Yeah.
Jaladarangam. You've heard of Jaladarangam? It's like
it's a percussion.
It's a percussion instrument.
Yeah.
So it's bowls. Okay. It's a very, very ancient bowls.
Sorry, got excited. Bowls.
Like bowls, and you fill them up with water, and you know.
Oh, okay. And how many bowls do they line up?
I don't remember. You can do as many as you want, I think.
And what is it
It's
called?
been a long time. Jaladarangam.
Jaladarangam. Okay, cool. I'll look
Yeah.
that up. Yeah.
That's
But I
mine.
bet like knowing the instruments and knowing like different sounds influences how you think you can, you know, layer in your music with different instrument. Do you think that helps? Have you ever thought about doing the Jaladarangams?
I haven't. Oh my god, I get made fun of the fact that I used to play that. Yeah. I feel like it's the other way around for me, where the singing was my foundation, and then I'm able to apply that knowledge and that theory when I learn a new instrument. And maybe that's why when I was younger, I was able to pick up instruments a lot easier. Yeah. So like under my belt, I've got all these instruments, but now like it's...
Is there anything you want to learn now in a instrument?
Piano. Yeah. I think it's beautiful. And do you play any instruments?
I don't. I wish I did, but I would like, in school, they make you learn an instrument, and I was on the French horn.
Were you actually?
You know the French horn?
Like the...
Yeah, like the... Yeah.
And you could play it?
Oh, really poorly. And then what did I play? And then I had a trumpet as well. At both. Yeah. And then
You might have a good set of lungs.
And then I dropped out of Sangeetam after like a year. Yeah, because I just couldn't do the whole memorization thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
so you can, like, what did you learn then?
like
Geethams.
basic, yeah. Varavina, Amradapani.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't make me.
I was going.
But I feel like I know music, but I don't know music, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I wish I did.
It's not too late.
Not the instrument. Maybe I'll focus on
vocal.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Jamspot season 3.
Yeah.
You have a lot of favorite artists. Do you think that you ever imitate or are inspired by any of them in terms of how you perform?
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah.
But when I was young and maybe more impressionable, I was definitely trying to be Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
I was definitely trying to be Christina Aguilera at one point.
Mariah Carey's trying to be Mariah Carey now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true. But I was trying to be Mariah Carey like 90s.
Yeah.
When she was at her prime. I was trying to do the whistle notes. I cannot hit a whistle note with my voice.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I've just evolved myself. So that's maybe artists as well as just life experiences, what works for me.
Yeah.
Finding comfort in my own voice and the space that creates.
Finding your own voice.
Exactly.
If you had the opportunity to duet a song or a cover, let's say a cover with Sid, what would it be?
Again, I'm going to say Idea because you can have so much fun with that song.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's just a comfort song for me. Like, again, if it's a birthday party or a wedding, that's the song I'm going to go to. And my mum will be like, oh, Idea again. But for me, it's so fun. And you can do different things with it every time.
No, right?
No, there's not. But I can hit the male part.
Yeah, of course. So apart from music, we like to talk a lot about music. But outside of music, what are you passionate about? What do you like doing?
Well, I'm a teacher.
Oh, really?
I'm a science teacher. Yeah.
What grade?
Secondary school. Do you know what secondary school?
How old
High
are the
school. Kids? So like it would be ages 11 through to 16.
Yeah.
But then even though that's work, science would be, so that's what I studied at uni, chemistry. So I'd say like if I wasn't a teacher or like into music, maybe like a cosmetic chemist.
Ooh.
That sort of vibe, perfumes.
You thought about that one. Do your students listen to your music? Do they?
Well, I try to keep it separate, which is where the name Endavale came from.
Oh, okay.
But if they find it, they find it, and they have done.
Oh, yeah.
But then they don't speak Tamil, so they don't know what it is, and they just kind of admire it.
Oh,
yeah.
That's cute. So I always love being on the Jamspot set because it's like, well, I say that there's only been 2, but you know what I mean. It's nice to be, surrounded by artists and so much talent, especially when it comes to independent artists who, speak it out. Who would you like to work with? Who inspires you? Whether season 1, season 2, doesn't matter. And who would you like to work with and why?
Yeah, like there's literally so much talent out there, and I feel like Jamspot has introduced me to so much talent as well. I've always been a massive fan of Ashna from the beginning. Like she maybe doesn't know this, but probably one of the reasons I started posting, just because she had a similar voice to me. And I felt like I couldn't relate initially because my voice was so different. So having her, so I'd love to work with her. Nice. I'm a massive fan of Prit.
Yeah.
Everyone is.
Yes, everyone. Cool. So maybe we can do some female duets. We were talking about this before. We should need some female duets.
Yeah, definitely.
So tell me about Kanavin Kavitegal.
Yeah.
Did you write that yourself?
No, I did not.
Okay.
We worked, it was collaborative. So I was definitely struggling.
Yeah.
I have not written a song in a good 10 years. We had a theme in mind. And so I worked with Piri and Ren, who was a lyricist from Canada.
Yeah.
But I kind of wanted it to be something that was very full of love, but quite general as well. So it could be, when you listen to it, about the love between like a crush, like a crush kind of love, or a mother and child, or lovers, or friends even. So that's the kind of vibe I was going for this song.
And how did the process come along? Did you guys have the melody and then try to fill in with the lyrics? Or?
Yeah, we actually had many different versions of the song. I had a completely different vibe in mind and just stumbled upon a particular melody, and we stuck to it and just wrote words that fit, and it just kind of came naturally, I think, from there once we had that melody down.
Amazing. And the cover song, which is one of my favorites of the album, how did you land on that?
It's just I was trying to make a list of just songs that I love, and that I thought would be fun, and maybe like a throwback as well. One of my favorite movies, and every single song in that movie is amazing. So it was just a matter of trying to narrow it down to one.
Was there a particular part of that song that was like harder to sing, or that you need to?
I feel like that song comes really naturally to me. There's so many different songs that do not, but for that, like maybe that's why I gravitated towards it. It was just something that like it just worked for me and my vibe. Like I feel like it's the perfect song choice. Yeah,
me too. I thought it was great. I thought you suited it so well. Let's talk about your independent music journey. Where did you you've been putting out music for a while? How did it start? What was your first track? Where are you at now?
So during COVID was when I just started this Instagram page. Started putting covers out, got some attention from producers, writers. So the first song was a collaboration with Arvind on Instagram and Deeban called Marvate. And then after that, it's been very, very like, there's one song and then there's a big gap and then another song, but the most recent one was Ormure with Sujin, which is another really cool track. So that one was cool because I kind of got given a time frame like this, from this bit and this bit you write your bit, and got to do whatever I wanted with it. So I got to have fun, make it my own.
And where do you want to go with that? What kind of releases are you working on next? Is there a particular genre you want to explore? What's that looking like for you?
I don't think I want to hold myself into one particular genre, but again, I think it is like a melting pot amalgamation of so many different things, but whatever feels natural to me. Definitely do want to start writing again myself, English or Tamil, but just kind of creating that space for something new.
Have you done any English tracks? Maybe?
Not yet, no.
Are you going to?
Maybe,
That'd be cool. I've been asking everybody this because I want to know for myself, because I put out content all the time. It takes a lot to put out your music and put out artwork into the internet and to people. How do you deal with any criticisms or any sort of hindrance of you doing more of that?
Cry?
That too. Besides crying.
I've been quite lucky that for the most part, actually, people have been quite receptive, which I'm super, super grateful for. There is a weird side of the internet where very, very weird side of the internet where it's a bit wild, and at the time, like, it will definitely get you down or like hinder you from posting, for example. So I've definitely taken a couple of breaks here and there for other reasons and for that as well. But then you kind of just have to think to yourself, if someone's realistically gone in and typed something weird, it's on them and not on you. Like if I'm scrolling and I don't see something I like, I'm just going to keep scrolling past. But in terms of, that's not criticism. So in terms of actual criticism, if it's helpful to me, I'm open to it. Because I want to improve. I want to know what works and what doesn't work.
Doesn't matter what the ghost accounts think.
No.
Even if they tell me I'm not funny.
Have you had that before where someone that you do look up to has
said something mean?
Yeah, or someone in the same... not to your face.
Not on the comments either. I would die.
No.
If Chinna wrote, bro, cringe bro, I'd be like...
What do I do? Close the account.
After Jamspot, what's next? What are you working on?
I feel like Jamspot's definitely pushed me to do this again, and seeing everyone here has made me want to be like, okay, I need to start taking this seriously again. Definitely ignited a fire. I'd love to just kind of work on looking inwards, training again. I feel like I've kind of lost that. So just going back to the basics, training, that foundation, getting that solid again, and then putting more covers out for now.
People who don't do music don't know how much training that goes. Like how much you have to actually practice. And how consistent
you have to be.
People just think, just grab a mic and... How has your family and friends been in terms of supporting your music career?
So I'd say my parents were actually the ones that gaslit me into being a singer in the first place.
Really?
Yeah. So I really wanted to do Bharatanatyam as a kid. And so my parents lied to me that if I did grade 1 to 3 of singing, then that's like your fast track into Bharatanatyam. They never wanted me to do Bharatanatyam in the first place. And then even now I still ask about it. But no, they've always been supportive of my singing, put me into classes, like would stand outside in the cold even, like when I did lessons. So bless them. And then even now, like with Tamil, I speak Tamil at home, but like just, you know, koncham.
Yeah.
It doesn't, I speak Tamil at home, but I don't speak well. And so they will help me to fix up on pronunciations and things like that. So I always run things by them.
On the Jam Spot today, we have a lot of people from season 1 stopping by. What's your favorite track from season 1? Do you have a favorite track?
I genuinely love all of them. Like I would not be able to pick one.
Yes. But you have to.
If I have to. When I think of Jam Spot, I think of Pritz, See You Win. I feel like it just, obviously it's an original song. It just works. I like, when I think of Jam Spot, I think of the music and the middle, Mithushan at the back. Yeah, definitely.
And something about that song is very like, it's so like, it goes with the theme.
It goes with the theme of Jam Spot.
Like
it
community
does.
And musicians.
Exactly. It pulls everything together, full circle.
Sari, in the round, lightning round, sponsored by Nippon Paint. Okay, we're going to go to that. Quick questions. Last Tamil song you listened to? And these questions you have to choose. Sid Sriram or Pradeep Kumar?
No.
You have to. You have to.
I can't. For now, actually no, Sid Sriram.
I can't, but Sid. Favorite country?
Favorite country? Ulam.
Maruvarte or Orumurai?
Orumurai.
Favorite cover song of any artist?
That is hard. I'm gonna say Sriram.
Yeah.
Uyire.
Nice. Vijay or Surya?
Surya.
Good choice. Your favorite words in Tamil? Your favorite word in Tamil?
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam. Really?
I don't know.
No, it's fine. I'm not judging you. A tweet for the world. A tweet that you would put out for the world right now.
This is so much pressure. Ooh, that would be my tweet, yeah.
Mutton curry or crab curry?
Crab curry.
Good choice. A nickname your friend or family calls you?
Katu.
Katu?
Yeah, Katu.
That's so
Instead
cute.
of Kati, it's Katu.
Yeah. Mum?
Katya?
Have you ever written a song for someone?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Have you thought about it? Has your heart been broken?
No.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I'm sorry. We were talking about heartbreaks being good, like songs.
Yeah.
But I hope that doesn't happen. Ambi or Remo?
Oh, Ambi.
Yes,
so
please.
Cute.
He's so cute. Say a deep quote. Something deep.
You never know what you have until it's gone.
Oh, wow. You should whisper ASMR.
You never know what you got until it's gone. I don't know.
You never know.
Oh, you whisper. You proper whisper.
Like get close to the mic.
You never know what you've got until it's gone.
And then it's gone.
It's gone.
Name of your autobiography.
Say that again.
Name of your autobiography.
Ennavale.
What do you, home food or junk food?
Home food.
Home food. Any specific?
Idiyappam sodi sambal with a bit of sugar.
Wow, that's such a simple.
Yeah.
That could be store food.
Yeah, but it's better when it's at home.
Yeah. You sleep with socks on or off?
Off. Yeah. Socks on is weird.
Weird. Best compliment you've ever received?
You smell good.
Any best insults you've ever received? I'm kidding. Unless you got one.
No.
Do you have a New Year's resolution? One that you would like to share?
I just want to slow down and stop and smell the roses.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like you could do that as a deep quote.
Yeah, that could have been my deep quote, but I was put under too much pressure, which was my tweet.
That was your tweet.
Yeah,
wow,
exactly.
It's all connected.
Yeah.
Yogi Babu or Suri?
Suri.
Suri, nice. Kaarthika, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. It was so nice to meet you.
Likewise. And the ASMR, that was fun too. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Until next time.
We want to wish you
the best. Okay.